Craig, your division.
So here we go. As you can see, we are.
What, you're on the clock, Craig? You get to
See,
pick
we
your.
can do a live
You
pack.
get to
We
pick
can
live
do a
on.
live pack, Johnny. We can. Well done,
Whoa!
Joe. Well done, Joe, getting Swift in there. So we can do a live pick. So let's see what we're doing so far. So at this moment in time,
So who have you got?
obviously Josh Allen going. The first was out of left field, thus letting football fart face pick up Christian McCaffrey at number 2, which then
Yeah.
he then traded
Peter.
up with Doug, which and gave Doug an absolute hatful for Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
So not had another pick yet. So, but McCaffrey and Taylor's a decent enough start, but he chucked Doug quite a lot for the 205, in my opinion, and Doug's quite cheesing about it. But he's got London.
I
He's
bet
went
he
London.
is.
He's went Waddle
And he's got AJ Amaranth at Brown, so that's a three wide
and St
receiver
Brown.
start.
Yes, I knew it. Yeah, so he's went the 3 receiver start, which is fine, and it's. I hope Waddle does it for him this year. Does he need to be? Does Waddle need to be better than last year to be a success this year? Because he
Not really,
wasn't
no, because he had good.
brilliant last year, was he?
Well, he started off well, but then so did the whole offense, and then when they got colder,
Yeah,
they all sort of disappeared a bit. So,
yeah. I
but
mean,
then
it's. I
he
think he
just
needs
waiting on
to be.
health to get injured again. That's the thing. So,
But yeah,
but
yeah, we'll
what he's
see. It's as I say, he's going a bit early for me, so he won't be in my teams either. But I can see I can see the draw to him. And his rookie year was great, and you often find, and this is my worry with Stroud as well. You have a sophomore bump, you have a great rookie year, you have a wee sophomore bump. Happens to running backs all the time when they come out and they have this great rookie season, and then they can have a no so good year 2. Then they come back year 3. It happens a lot, and I worry for. I worry there about the sophomore bump. I really do. But what I've done, so yeah, I've obviously I had the 104, so I went with Jefferson in the
and you
104.
got Chase.
I
Yeah,
decided this one I was going to take get my stud receivers in the door first and foremost, because this year I'm a lot more confident in the middle of the road backs than I was 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, when I liked to always start back. It was always back. That was when it was proper. You had bell cows, and they were bell cows. There isn't such a thing as a bell cow anymore for me, so I'm much more happy going with the middle guys as well. So I thought I'm going to go receiver this time. So I went Jefferson, and when Chase was sitting there at 107, couldn't not. And it's one of those
no,
ones. Not, I'm not that comfortable with Chase. I've got to say, I'm not that comfortable with him in my team, because I've taken him this early. He has to be one of the top scorers. And whilst he is an absolute superstar, he's kind of holding out a little bit for his money, and he's wanting paid, and Burrow was injured last year, and is he going to come back well, and are they going to be able to protect Burrow? Is the line going to be able to protect Burrow this year? So there are question marks there for me. There's a lot more question marks there for me than I would say Tyreek Hill, who's just going to be a monster again at home, and they'll score a lot of points at home. Not so much when you go to a cold place, but at home and in a dome, he's going to score a lot of points. I've been
well, there
much
you
more
go,
confident in.
Craig. I'll interrupt you for a second. On the
Yep.
dwarf, he's staying 312 and 4-1. 312 was Josh Jacobs, and the 401 was CJ Stroud.
So
That's
it's
in
the
the
three
dwarf he's
so,
staying.
oh, the one that we were just on there.
Yeah, and
Ah, good.
what have we got so far?
So that's him into the fourth as well. That's him into the fourth round now. Good. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I went Jefferson Chase, and then 304. Kelsey was still there.
yeah, that's
Couldn't
pretty good
not.
in
But
304.
I had to take a swing for it. And I've been sitting thinking about. I've been thinking about it. And the double tight end maneuver was one that I was loving. That I've been looking at it. I've been enjoying. But I'm just going. I'm just logging in. I'm just going onto my phone now to have a look, and because I was looking at, I was going. This was going to be Pacheco all day long. I was taking Pacheco here. I was taking Pacheco here, but
They
Kincaid's
probably
still
should, to be
sitting there,
honest.
and McBride's still sitting there. I want to take a swing at the double tight end, and then I've not got a pick in the
What?
fourth round, so then I'm waiting on the fifth round for running backs, and then it needs to be running back, running back.
There's one division left after this, Everett. Just you're asking.
Oh no, I'm going to be a big, I'm going to be a big
You,
chicken shit.
you're going to go Pacheco.
I'm going to be a big chicken
Right.
shit. Live draft.
No, live pick, and obviously next up
So
is football
foot,
fart face. You want to tag him?
football fart face, you're on the clock.
You got to go tag him now then,
So
because he's
yeah,
in a
so there
different
we go. So I've went
hemisphere.
Pacheco there. I'm worried about the backs that I would have waiting for 5 and 6. I've got to say, so that's what put me off going Kincaid there. Otherwise, I would have went Kincaid, but
He's
I've went that way instead.
so
So yeah, so
Haldane.
there we go. So that's
Started for.
I've now got my first four players though, which is always good to get your first four players in here.
Is Haldane only
Haldane,
got
he had
two?
to
Has he
wait
got
until
Williams and Etienne? Yeah.
Haldane had to
Right.
wait until Tuesday at midday to get his first pick, and then he only went and picked the man I was praying got back to me at 3:04. So that didn't please me much, I've got to say. But then he picked up, and then he picked up Etienne with his second one, obviously the one that I traded with him. So see for someone who's not had a first round pick, and to date has only had 2 picks.
2 picks. Yeah.
I think he started very well with two solid running backs. And I'll be interested to
Right.
see
Yeah.
where he
Aye.
goes when he gets to the eighth and ninth and he's got his double eight, double nine. Be very interested to see what he does there. But I do think as the trade is gone, obviously it looks better for me at the moment because I've picked up Chase and I've picked up Pacheco. Oh
Yeah.
shit, I've taken Pacheco and I've got Kelsey. Oh, that's a boo boo.
Are you going to be the third fuck up in the draft?
No, I've done
Or
it,
you want to
Johnny.
keep it?
That's on me. That's I've got to live
Well,
with
too
that.
late now. Football
Oh,
Firebase has picked Nico Collins live
Nico
on the air. So
Collins,
Joe Hodgson's on the clock,
Joe
which is just
Hodgson on the
tagged him,
clock.
which is
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean,
So
I'm not happy that I just did that. I think I've made a fuck up there. So no, I prefer what I like what Haldane's done with the start for the fact that he's traded out. I think he's done 2 very good picks here. Um,
yeah.
they're
Although
here. Harrison's going at 210, which is always handy, and you can see James in the back. He's only had two, and he's paired up Hudson Brown, so that's a pairing we've seen quite a lot. And as I say,
yeah.
Sam Ram, Gibson Barkley, I think's a good start there. I mean, everyone's
Well,
made a
both in
good
the same
start
bye
here,
week as
haven't
well, so
they?
you're going to fun with that one. You want to play him in week 5?
Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping I've got week 5 as well. It's blooming, at least it's early, gets it out of the way.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you in
do
a
you know
minute.
what? It's something that I never look at, and should you really look at the bye weeks and make sure? Obviously, if I've got a quarterback and I'm picking up a second quarterback, I'll make sure I'm not bye weeking it. But with the rest of them, it's I don't look at that. Maybe I should.
Oh, Doug has Sam in week 5. So it's the Darlington Rams against the top head Niners. Remember, I did all the
Colour
fixtures. I
me,
did send the link to everybody. So the
colour
one
me
I'm looking
shocked.
forward to in your division is what is it? You play
I
Doug
play
quite
him.
late on. I can remember that. So
Yeah, we're nowhere in. How you look for that? We're nowhere in our draft anyway. We're hoping to pick up. I think this one will pick up pace. So I think we'll get going. We'll get
you play
this
Doug in
this one
week
will get
8.
moving.
So you play
It's
Doug
moved
in
quick
week
up
8.
today.
So that'll be good. It has
Week
moved a
eight.
bit, and obviously Joe's just come online, so maybe he'll pick right away. Then it'll be on the
Yeah, I'm
map.
sure he will. I'm
That'll be
sure he
quite
will.
cool.
That's him, man. And then Matty Leo's always about. He's never far away.
Yeah,
And then
but yeah,
Sam's
that's
never far away. Yeah. So yeah,
there you
here we
go.
go.
There's Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. So that's
So that
Robinson, Laporte, Ayuk, 1-1-1. It's a nice even start, and making sure he's got a stud on it in every position, which is
that's a
not
nice
a bad
start,
thing
Joe.
to do.
That's a good one. And it's
Not a
also
bad
one of my
thing to
favourite team names as well. The Skelmersdale Hot Dogs.
do. Fair
It's such a
enough.
cool team name. Yeah, no,
So,
what is it?
but yeah, this one's not even started yet, Johnny. Let's say we'll
No.
have a better look at this one next time round.